casual followers. Here's one of our favorite Xbox that we run with, DZ person. She's done it all. Let's check out her build today and let's go down through it. Okay, looking at the weapons, the specialty is of course the skill, which is uses the signature weapon, the launcher. Most likely, I would assume she's probably going to use a pointer on here, maybe. Let's see. So the first weapon we have is a test subject. Love the test subject. It is a beast, very high powered, and she's got perfectly in sync on that. Of course, it always comes that way. Scorpio is, what can we say? Scorpio is always OP. She's almost got it maxed out. Just a little optimization on that crit hit chance, and she would be great. Hold on, I lost. There you go. And backing it up with a Car 45 to give that little bit of skill boost, and of course that has in sync on it. So let's go to the actually brand set. Looks like we have one piece Empress on the mask. She's running regen on it with skill damage and skill haste. On the backpack, she's running tech support, wyvern wear, giving that extra damage, and again armor regen, skill damage, and skill haste. Tech support does the skill kills, increases total skill damage by 25% for 20 seconds. So on the chest, she's running, looks like she's running a Bellstone Armory for that 1% armor regen per second. Added, she's rolled off the or she's optimized the armor and she's rolled on to the skill damage, and again more armor regen. She probably can top that off a little bit by optimizing that a little bit, making that a little bit of improvement. And the skill there on the chest is the kinetic momentum. When in combat, each skill generates a stack while active and not on cooldown. So as long as you're using your skills, it's making that stack, and that stack increases your skill damage, and it also helps you repair so you can get those back quick. Up to 15 seconds per skill, and it is lost when on cooldown. So we're looking here, and always skill builds love to get to that Empress International 3-piece if you can, so you can get to that efficiency, because that gives you everything on skills. So but she's running 2 here with the gloves, and again damage, armor regen. Go down here to the Emperor's Guard, and she's kept it with a skill build, armor regen 1%, so add that with the where was it, with the Bellstone Armory, so that's 2% overall, and then stacking all that armor regen, there's almost 5,000, there's another 43, there's another 5,000, there's another 5,000, so just under 20,000 plus 2% of the armor regen. And then the holster is the waveform holster. It's going to give that damage, and again it generates a stack of 3 times skill damage for each of your skills every second, and it's capped at 10 seconds, so that could be another 30% on skill damage. So the skill damage on this is just off the charts OP, and she's going to use looks like her workhorse is going to be the assault turret and the striker drone. Now you know what I like and don't like about the striker drone. I don't like that sometimes it goes off in its own tangent and you're trying to get it back to the target and it's off flying doing its own thing. You know, and sometimes I'm not the biggest fan of the striker drone there. And her watch score, respectable 1953. And you'll notice a lot of people that play in the dark zone or conflict, their watch score isn't as high as some of the grinders that just run mission after mission after mission, but they're enjoying the game. So like I tell anybody, whatever you're running, as long as you're enjoying what you're doing, don't let anybody say that it's dead or, you know, this game don't work anymore. It's about your enjoyment of the game. So you take these builds as a suggestion and then make it your own. Make it something that you're really enjoying doing. And that's what you do. So she's running around in less than 1 million armor, just 830k armor. But I tell you, with all this armor regen, it's kind of like Hunter's Fury. You want to get it back. But the difference is, you can do this on the harder levels where you're not getting all the kills per se, because this is going to happen no matter what. So you're going to have 2% on top of the 2% is 80,000. So you're going to have 120,000 regen per second with the 2% armor regen and the 20, just under 20,000 per second armor regen that she's got rolled on here. So this is going to keep that armor way up there. Now this is very similar to some of the other builds, but we do have a brand set that gives you that 5% armor regen, and that is really awesome. Might be something she might want to look into to look into that. But this thing, you know, then you're going to not have a skill set. It's not going to do as much skill damage. So I challenge you. I bet you can't find something that hits too much more than this does skill wise and has the armor regen. Always great builds from Strokey. Check her out if you're on Xbox. Roll with her. If she, you know, if you see this video and see her on, top-notch player and always on the grind. So this is Bear Essentials. I am Bear Byers. That is Strokey. This is her featured build today. Enjoy.